Hello, today I'm going to do an original tag created by me called the Fictional Favourites tag. It's 12 questions based on fictional favourites from any book and any genre, as long as it's a fiction book, but non-fiction doesn't count. So let's get started. Question 1 is favourite genre. This is pretty easy as it is all here. This entire shelf is all fantasy. So I don't really need to say more. Question 2, favourite author. This is actually extremely easy as it is the original author that I learnt to read with, the first author, which is here. Tea Pratchett. This shelf, I have a shelf over there and I have a box under my bed. So yeah, I like Tea Pratchett. Question 3 is favourite book. Now, asking me for an overall favourite book is impossible. It would be like asking my sister whichever children she prefers. But I will do a good book from one particular genre, and that is The City and the Stars by Arthur C. Clarke. I love this book. It's fairly new to me. I only read it about a year and a half ago. And it is an amazing book. It is pure sci-fi, set in the very far future, and it's about the idea of mankind's evolution and what possibly could happen. And it's an amazing book. Question 4 is favourite land or environment. Now for this, I'm going to choose Midkemia from Raymond D. Feist. This is the very first book set in the world, and the world is amazing. It is similar to a Game of Thrones and Westeros, but I actually prefer this, and indeed the whole series, more than George R. R. Martin series. Question 5 is favourite spell. Now, I tried to think of an answer that didn't involve Harry Potter. Unfortunately, I couldn't, because Harry Potter does feature an awful lot of spells. So it will be a Harry Potter spell, and it's going to be the teleportation spell, otherwise known as apparate and disparate. The idea of being able to just teleport around the place is my dream, because I could see all the countries that I want to see, which is every country, and I could also visit other booktubers really easily. Now, for the next 2 questions, I'm going to be using a particular book, which is Nanny Ogg's Cookbook. This is from the Discworld series, Tea Pratchett, and this book is to the Discworld series like what the fantastical creatures book is that Rowling wrote. Now, question 7 is favourite food. For this, I'm going to have to choose Lord Downey's Mint Humbugs. Now, Lord Downey in this series is a very good assassin, and he carries around 2 packets of Mint Humbugs. One of them is perfectly normal. One of them is also almost normal, other than the fact they are laced with arsenic, just in case he needs to do a bit of assassination, as you do. Obviously, I greatly prefer the non-arsenic laced version. The second question to do with this book is favourite beverage, and that would have to be a drink. You can also, its main use is a condiment, and that would be a sauce called Well sauce. Now, this is a sauce where if you make it and it is too hot, then it will blow up. If it's too cold, it will blow up, and there's a very high chance that when you drink it, likely enough, you'll also blow up. So, I mean, I don't want to drink it because I prefer not exploding. It's a hobby of mine. But, or indeed, I don't want to be in the same room as it. Question 9. Favourite good character. Now for this, I'm going to choose Lee Child and his character of Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher is a character whose opinion is that he does what is right, what is morally right in his opinion. That's all he does. He will get into a situation, and if he thinks that something is the morally the right way to go about something, that's what he'll do. Irrelevant half the time of whether it's actually legal or not. Question 10. Favourite bad or evil character? Now for this I'm going to choose a not quite as obvious character. I mean I could have gone for Voldemort, but it seemed a bit too obvious. So I'm going to go for Joffrey from A Song of Ice and Fire, or A Game of Thrones as it's otherwise known. The character of Joffrey is a sociopath, I think, and he likes to send people to get tortured. He likes general mass murder, and he's pretty mentally, he's really disturbed. I mean, his view on women is debatable, to say the least, and generally every scene he was in, he's generally surrounded by people with swords. My hope was that somebody would get one of them swords and implant it in his face. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. But oh well. Number 11. Favourite male protagonist. Now for this I'm going to choose Owen Colfer's primary character being Artemis Fowl, which is them 8 books. Artemis actually starts off in the first book the same age as Harry Potter does, 10 with 11, and at the start he is a bit of an unknown because you're not sure how much you are supposed to like him. And finally, question 12, favourite female protagonist. Now for this I had trouble trying to think of a unobvious one. Unfortunately I couldn't. So I'm going to have to use Harry Potter series again, and I choose Hermione Granger. Obvious, but oh well. She's a character who is both meant to be high intellectual, she loves books, but she's not afraid to actually get, you know, physical and punch Malfoy in the face. Right, that's it for the tag. Now on to the people who I'm going to tag. First 2 people I will tag are for the reason that they are the first 2 booktubers to subscribe to me, and in fact they actually subscribed to me before I had a video up, and they are Kerry and Salzak, I hope I'm pronouncing your surname correctly, and Paige from Enchantology. And for the third person I thought I would choose somebody on the opposite end of that and choose the newest booktuber I've discovered, namely being The Reading Rogues. That's actually it for this video. I hope you found it interesting, and that's it. See you next time.